So you remember the song, Love and Marriage
Go together like a horse and carriage.
You remember. It's a horrible song with a horrible message. Maybe it worked in the 40s or 50s, but it is so misleading. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Well, first of all, what an insulting comparison. Who's the horse? And also, the rest of the song goes, you can't have one without the other. You can't have a horse without a carriage? And you can't have a carriage without a horse? You can't have love without marriage? That means you have to marry everyone you love? Oh my God, oh my God, is right. Or does it mean you mustn't love anyone you're not married to? Which is also bad. So that whole song, very, very misleading. Here's how it works, really. If you were to ask, is love important? The most important thing in life. The media gives the impression that it is. All you really need is love. Another wonderful song. Love will keep us together. Another wonderful song. It's so not true. Because in the last 60 years, 70 years, every marriage was based on love. Our marriage is better now than in the days of Tevye and Golda? No, they're much worse. They're flimsy. They're scary. Love is not important. That's not the right adjective. You can't describe love as important. Love is appropriate for those who are important. Doesn't that make more sense? If someone is important in your life, you should love him. And if you don't love him, they're still important. Maybe you'll love him tomorrow. But if somebody is not important in your life and you love him, he's still not important, unless we're so arrogant as to believe that when I love you, you become important. My love makes you important. As soon as I stop loving you, you're trash. You're clutter.
There is a song about
What's love got to do with it? So let's understand, what is a relationship? Where does love fit in? What's going on? Wouldn't it be embarrassing to have to admit that our grandparents had it right? They knew more about intimacy than we do? That's embarrassing. Because here we think we're so sophisticated, they were so backwards and so old-fashioned. As, for example, Tevye asks Golda, do you love me? And Golda says,
Do I love you?
do I what? And then she goes through a whole list of things. Right? 25 years, I've whatever. Yeah. And then concludes, if that's not love, what is? Now, it seems like the story is making fun of Golda. She doesn't know what love is. She's so old-fashioned. She probably married Tevye without even loving him. God forbid. That is not the point of the story. It's the opposite. The point of the story is that Tevye was a little immature. And when he heard that his daughters are getting married out of love, he got a little confused and decided to check it out with his wife. But his wife's answer was so correct, so mature. What she was saying is this: You're asking if I'm giving you my love, if you're getting love from me. Is that your question? You have me. I am yours. I gave myself to you. Does that include love? It includes love. But it's so much more. So if I give myself to you, if that's not love, then what is? A Hallmark greeting card? A flower? A poem? I gave you myself, all of me. Here's the key. This is the important secret here. Intimacy means a connection between two people that transcends all things. There are relationships that are created around something. You both like pina colada and walks in the rain. This is grounds for marriage.
He knows all the songs.
You both like to play tennis. This is grounds for marriage. You both want love. This is grounds for marriage. You see, if you're interested in love, if you want love, and you get married, who are you marrying? Your spouse or the love? Or is it a triangle? A love triangle. There's me, there's you, and there's love. And if the love goes away, then I don't need you. So who am I really married to? Am I married to you, or am I married to love? Now, love may be a very lovely thing, yes, but it's not the person. We got one vote for love. Two votes. So here's the real secret. You see, if you look through the entire Torah, God doesn't say to the Jewish people, I love you. He says, be mine, I will be yours. That's a relationship, because it cuts past all things. There are no conditions. It's you, not something about you. You have to be in my life, not something I get from you. So if you asked your grandmother, what goes on in the bedroom? When the door closes, what happens there? And of course, your grandmother said, nothing.
We go to sleep.
Garnished. And you thought she was lying or being evasive. She was telling you the truth. The most profound, the most incredible, the most holy event is when you close the door and there's just the two of you. Nothing holier. So what happens in a bedroom? No thing. When you have two people who are interested in each other, not in anything, then you have intimacy. Intimacy means we have put aside all the things that we like about each other, all the things that we share, including love, but we've gotten past that. So here's how it works. Did you ever hear a mother say to her children, would you ever say to your children, you know, if you don't love me, you're not the only children in the world? Neighbors' children love me. And they're cuter than you. No mother would ever say that, because a mother does not need love from her children. She needs her children's love. It's different. If you need love, don't take it from a child. That's immature. If you really need love, go home to your mommy. That's where love comes from your mommy. If you want marriage, you have matured past the need for love, but you want your spouse's love. Why? Not because you're lovesick, not because you've been underloved, but because it's him or her. My child's love I want, because it's my child. I'm not looking for love in the generic. I just want their love. Why? Because they are important, not love. So between a husband and wife, I mean, listen to how dangerous this sounds. If you're looking for love from your husband, and you're not getting love from your husband, you're going to go without love? If love is your thing, the whole marriage is in danger. You now have a big condition to the marriage. Love me, or... So even the expression, I love you, not so kosher. It's not even nice. Because it's a simple sentence, it only has 3 words. The first word is I. The last word is you. So I am very important. Love is very important. Either from you or from somebody else. So I am not negotiable. And love is not negotiable. You watch your step. Because you I can replace. That's terrible. That is not a marriage. Down with love, 1 vote. So the way it's supposed to be, is, I need you. The bumper sticker for tonight should be, nothing about your husband is more important than your husband. We have a Sunday night program for VIPs that you might be interested in. It's informal, it's questions and answers, it's conversation. It's really relaxed, it's really pleasant, enjoyable, informative, and kind of community-like. It's a Sunday night program. There's a Wednesday morning program for the VIPs, and there's a Wednesday night program. All of it just conversation, casual, laid back, unscripted. So join us, take a look, click the link below, and see which of the 3 suits you best, and join us for some enjoyable conversation.